It looks like the Odell Beckham Jr. era in Cleveland could be coming to an end. He was excused from practice today. His father released a video of Baker Mayfield not being able to connect with him on the field. OBJ wasn't at the facility yesterday. He's owed a lot of money, so perhaps the team's trying to figure out a settlement so he can leave without costing them a lot. I'm going to guess that he is waiting to be released, and then the Browns got to pony up the rest of his salary here. Beckham never really found a home in Cleveland, and he even told opposing players, hey, come and get me after the 2019 season. He was hurt most of last year. This year, he's been a little banged up. He's certainly been ineffective. 1 catch for 6 yards in a loss to Pittsburgh last Sunday. The Browns tried to trade him. I was told that they did try to trade him to the Saints. No takers there. How much does he have left? You know, if you look at the video, in fairness to him, if you look at the video, he's open. And I think what he's saying is Baker Mayfield is not the right quarterback. He can't get me the ball. Beckham was great in New York, but that was 2016. It's been a while since he's been a star on the field. The question is, if he does get another chance, can he be a great player again? And I think you're going to have a couple of teams rolling the dice here. Look, if you bring him in and you don't have to pay him big money, but you're going to pay him, he can double dip. And he can pick who he wants to go to. Maybe he goes to the Saints, where he's the number 1 wide receiver. Played his college ball at LSU. Are you sold on those quarterbacks there? Is he going to, be souring on Trevor Siemian because he can't find him the ball? Do you go to the Rams? No, they just released Deshaun Jackson. But are you going to get the ball all the time? Because Cooper Kupp's the number 1 wide receiver there. Would you go to Kansas City? You're not going to be the number 1 or number 2 receiver there. It's tricky because, okay, where do you want to go? You want to go to the Raiders? All right, the tight end's the number 1 choice. And, with Henry Ruggs' career in jeopardy, that maybe that would be a place. These are just places that a source told me prior to the show. But, we're going to check in with the Browns coming up, just get an idea of where this goes, because I think it's a very viable situation where Baker Mayfield and Odell Beckham aren't on this team eventually. Yeah, Paul.
A few people were speculating the Rams, but I saw some stories yesterday. The Rams have very few picks to give up. They don't have to give up much for Beckham, but the money's tough.
Well, you're not going to trade for him.
Right.
You don't have to give up anything.
Yeah, but they were saying the money would have to be similar to Von Miller, where the Browns would have to pay most of it.
Yeah, but I think the Browns have to. If you release him, I think they're going to have to pay. I don't think that the Rams don't have to give up anything.
You can't trade. The trade's passed.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about giving up any assets there. You just bring them in. And you say, all right, we hope you're happy.
We were just trying to figure out if the Browns release him, do they have to pay him? Then why do they release him if they have to pay him? Why not just keep him and bury him on the roster?
Well, can you keep him without him being even more of a distraction here? He can't go into the locker room. Like, imagine he's in the huddle and Baker misses him. Like, you can't. Like, teammates have gotten along with each other, and they may not have liked each other, but respect is the key. Draymond Green and KD, maybe they didn't get along, but they did have respect for one another. I don't think OBJ has respect for Baker Mayfield. That's the difference. Because you can look past things. If you got talent, you go, okay, I may not like him. He's got talent. But when you don't think he's got talent, you can't have, it won't work. It won't work. We talk about chemistry. Sometimes chemistry works and it defies the odds. This would defy the odds if you bring OBJ back and say, hey, my dad, he's crazy. OBJ didn't say anything. He didn't say, hey, you know what? I still believe in Baker. Like, his silence is what told me everything. He believes in this. And he's already told 2 members in the media who, in a sort of undercurrent, where they were able to throw something out here like, hey, Baker's not going to OBJ on purpose. And I remember hearing these comments, and I thought, that might be coming from OBJ. And turns out Probably was. Yeah, Paul.
This is such a fascinating time. Look at the people, the athletes, the level of athletes that are not participating in their sport this upcoming week for different reasons. Aaron Rodgers, Odell Beckham, Kyrie Irving, Deshaun Watson, and Ben Simmons. These are star names who, for whatever reason, different reasons, are not playing, and they're all healthy to some level, physically healthy. And none of them are playing this weekend.
Yeah.